It's time to bring a close this Women's Under-18s Six Nations Festival. Taken to the field, it's Italy versus Scotland. The conclusion of this Women's Under-18s Six Nations Festival between two sides.
If you're able, please stand for both countries' national anthem.
As the anthems begin for our final game. The final game of the Women's Under-18 Six Nations Festival here at Wellington College in Berkshire, England. It sees Italy take on Scotland. This Italy team that have yet to win a game. They've scored 3 tries in their 4 matches, with losses against England, Ireland and France, and a 0-0 draw against Wales. They were good value though, I will say that, on Tuesday in the 2 matches against Wales and against France as well, who give France plenty to think about in that game. Keep your eye on Prachetti, their fly half, who was one of the stars of the Italian 15. For Scotland, all their try scorers start. Alicia Merriweather at 5, Scarlett Down at 7, Poppy Mellenby, who scored a brilliant try against Ireland in their loss 22 points to 7 on Tuesday night from Big Air, and Bethan Matheson from Dunfermline has scored 2 tries from the left wing. Both teams with a full quota here in this final game in front of sun-drenched skies here in southern England. Our referee is Jess Kavanagh of Wales.
You ready? Italy!
And our Welsh referee will get us underway. Our final match of the women's under-18s Six Nations Festival for 2025. Italy in their traditional royal blue strip, Scotland in a light blue and white strip. Going from right to left, Italy from left to right as you view in this first half. 70 minutes they will play. Praticetti seeking out the line, and not a bad effort it was from the Italian number 10. Scalahado loses out. And Italy with an attacking platform inside the Scotland half. Good tackle though there from Estella Vaughan. Italy trying to stay on their feet. And now going to ground. Rossini of Italy. Going up the left channel. Uses Praticetti. Rossini spots a gap. But the ball has been knocked forward and Scotland will have the first put-in of our final match.
Time off, she's not got a boot on.
As the Italian number 10 with some shoe trouble. But a good start from Italy, where they're showing some attacking promise.
Yes, please. Time back on.
As we go again.
Girls, I want to see that bind, okay? Let's go. It's a reset.
Jess Kavanagh laying down the law from the start. Scotland with the ball in hand. Good tackle there on Lisa Brown of the University of Edinburgh. Scotland maybe watching a little bit of French flair in our previous match. Bethan Matheson, who scored 2 tries so far in this festival. Tackle there by Brusadin. And Scotland will win the penalty for the high tackle. Little chip downfield from the Scotland number 12, Niamh Waters.
That's your mark, Italy, please.
Had a very good game against England, did the Scotland number 12, who was 3 from 3 from the tee.
Go back, please. Back.
Ella Ray now from Stirling on line-out duty. Goes long, but
Option.
not straight.
Option. Scrum or line up. Scrum called.
Scrum down. And Italy have the put in to try and test the Scotland forwards.
No back. Bind. Yeah. Yes, go, Amy. Set.
Penalty Italy.
Back by Nick's foot.
Rossini wants to go quick. Instead gives the ball to her number 10 from Unione. Lavina Praticetti. A little bit of a slice from the boot. Doesn't gain as many yards as the Italian number 10 would have wanted. Still 4 minutes in. As Italy now through Giulia Angeli of Caleno. From the line. Deflected away to Imogen Spence from Biggar. Matheson. Comerford. Good inside pass there to Imogen Spence. Who gained a couple of yards from it. Scotland on the front foot inside the Italian half. Comerford. This is Ella Ray. Strong tackle though from the Italian defence. Clever use of the boot there from the Scotland player. Making sure that was no knock on. High pass there, but Lisa Brown does well to take, but could be in a little bit of bother here. You have to fish this one out. Comerford does that. The Italian defence. Poppy Mellenby. Scarlett down, spots a gap. And will win a penalty from the high tackle. That advantage may be over. Instead, they're going to come back as Christian Kone of Milan adjudged to be guilty of a high tackle. So Scotland will regroup. And then look to build an attacking platform from inside their own half. Not going line out, they're going to go tap and go. Try and see if they can continue this confident form to start this final match against the Italians. Comerford. This is Imogen Spence, who gained a couple of metres. Comerford again. Good offload to number 6, Estella Vaughan of Guildfordonians. Comerford. It's a loose, hanging pass, but still collected. And Scotland now have gained themselves into the Italian half. Beautiful offload. And this is Niamh Waters. Good tackle needed by Martina Marini of Italy. And Italy won the penalty. A dangerous break here from Scotland. And just proof of what they can do. As Praticetti is asking for some distance, but unfortunately only finds Bethan Matheson's bread basket, and Matheson's off to the races. And here comes Cara Borthwick. Borthwick now just shy of the 22. Excellent offload to Poppy Mellenby. Comerford. Utilising the far side of the pitch, coming in field. Estella Vaughan. Hayley Comerford. Through the run is Lisa Brown. Just shy of the Italian 22. Comerford comes out with it. Is Ella Ray now. Strong tackle there by Praticetti of Italy. Comerford. Good run. Spots the run of Imogen Spence, and penalty coming Scotland's way, which they'll have on the 22. Taken quickly, wasting very little time. Mellenby. Kick forward, maybe too deep. And indeed, that is the case.
Option. Kick that. So, option. Scrum. Yeah, you can have scrum or line up. Scrum called.
And Italy decide to choose the scrum after the dead ball. Just to remind you, it's 35 minutes each way we are playing. First 4 games of this festival. All the sides just played one half of 35 minutes. But then this final game, it's a full 70. Petretti. Giorgetti. Penalty. Coming in through the side. Scotland get back on the front foot through Scarlett down. Another penalty advantage being played for the team north of the border. Neve Waters. Mellenby. Out wide. This is Bethan Matheson. Scotland knocking the door. But who's going to be there to answer the call? Perhaps it will be Estella Vaughan. But back they come for another bite at the cherry. Another chance to open the scoring. Penalty in field.
Time off, Captain. Time is off, okay?
Jess Kavanagh.
Right, we've had 3 high tackle penalties. Okay, we're in the 22.
Okay.
No more.
Can I have a moment to speak?
Quickly. You kick him for touch. Time back on.
Jess Kavanagh laying down the law, and Scotland decide to go for a 5-metre line-out. Well, you heard what our Welsh referee said. Too many high tackle penalties being given away, and somebody could be in trouble the next time it happens. Ella Ray looking to find the mark. Found, but pops out and just shy of the touchline. In fact, does land into touch.
Before it goes into touch. Yeah.
Jess Kavanagh spots a knock on.
It was a knock on.
And it will be Scotland put it. Penalty Italy.
Time off, we've got blood.
The Italians will have the restart, but just a Scotland player just receiving some treatment. And so far today we have seen Wales and Ireland play out a 24-all draw. France were just magnificent against England, 66 points to 7 to pick up a Grand Slam of defeating all 5 nations in the Six Nations Festival.
It will be on the 5, okay?
And plenty of stars of the future you're going to see in the women's game from France, that is for certain. So well drilled, so well organised, and so well played they were as well. Ellie Moffat from Watsonian FC is the one just receiving the treatment as we speak.
Does she want to go off to sort it out? Blood replacement, guys. Just a blood replacement.
Moffat will just depart the field for a blood replacement. And we'll return shortly. As the Ireland team are in the stands,
Okay.
looking to enjoy this final match. And that will be heading back to the Emerald Isle tomorrow. As Praticetti only gains around 20 or so meters.
So that's your mark, Scotland. Numbers, numbers.
Taken quickly. For Adia. Gaps beginning to open up in the Scotland defence, and the Italians are trying to make the most of them.
Now roll away, Scotland.
Praticetti. Ball dropped. Ball knocked forward.
But no, high tackle.
High tackle, though, is...
3.
And Praticetti just about holds onto the ball. And decides to have a launch downfield to give Scarlett Haddo something to chase. And Haddo from inside her own 22 has got to go on the run, and instead goes into the hands of Lavina Praticetti. Stella Vaughan going to ground. Italy won the penalty inside the Scotland 22. Taken quickly. Blaskovic, the captain. This is Kristen Kone. Kone going strong, very strong indeed. And Italy open the scoring. Kristen Kone of Milan. The Italian captain takes it quickly. And Kristen Kone of Italy opens the scoring.
Try for Italy, number 13, Kristen Kone.
Well, it's been much Scotland in this first 10 minutes or so, but it's the Italians who are on the scoreboard. And it will be Praticetti looking to add the extras. Well, it was fluff like one of my 2 irons, but it's over the middle of the goal nonetheless. And Lavinia Praticetti has made sure of the extra 2 points, and Italy lead by 7 points to 0. So the Italians looking for an instant add-on here, and full of confidence, full of vigour, it seems. But Scotland will have the put in after that unforced error.
Set.
Advantage being played once again. Back to come for that penalty. No advantage there for Scotland.
Number 3.
Waters.
Happy with that, Chloe, yeah?
Sends the ball just shy of the Italian 22.
That's the dash.
Ella Ray. Scotland on the march. Comerford. Good strong tackle there from Floridia. Comerford going down the right-hand channel. And that ball has popped out, and they're playing an Italian advantage for the knock-on.
Advantage, knock on.
Advantage
Knock on advantage.
will be over. But it's a good kick, it is indeed. From Braticetti. That's part of the Italian number 10's game. Spots the gaps
This is Blue Scotland.
and makes the most of the territory advantage.
White 17. White 17.
Ellen Nimmer will leave the field so Ellie Moffat can return after that blood injury.
No.
Cara Borthwick collects. Another drive coming from the Scots to gain some yards. Spence.
Don't touch the line.
Good tackle from the Italians to put Bethan Matheson into touch. And they will get the turnover from a line out inside the Scotland half.
You in or out?
Angeli finds the mark. Rossini. Ball pops forward. Scotland have a knock-on advantage should they want it, but maybe they fancy a little run and a dart themselves. Good tackle that was indeed. Excellent tackle. So back they are going to come
Always going backwards. Just a knock on.
for that knock-on.
Always going backwards.
And Scotland have to put in at the scrum.
Time off. This is going to be your man. Always going backwards, girls.
And one or two players are down just receiving some treatment. Just one try in this game so far. Kristen Kone of Italy, the only scorer. Scotland have been close on a number of occasions. But it's been a game that's really been hanging in the balance between both sides.
Water off, please. Water off.
Jess Kavanagh making sure that water carriers disappear, rather sharpish.
Come back, come back. This is your mark, girls. Thank you. Thanks, Julie. Set!
Comerford puts in.
Ball straight out the channel. We'll just have a reset. Okay, same scrum. Just came out the channel. Let's have a quick setup then, guys. Retreat, retreat, retreat.
Ball sent high into the sky. A great take. It was, or was it? Was that knocked on? It was indeed. Well spotted, Jess Kavanagh. It was a good take. It was originally from Martina Marini. But just lost it the second time of asking. 15 to go.
Yeah, I've got touches. Set! Hold.
Comerford. Penalty going Scotland's way.
You're driving up. You're driving up. On the back foot. Driving up.
that goes into the corner.
Okay, you're driving up.
Scotland
Stand down.
inside
Okay. Straight,
the
please.
22 of Italy, looking for a response to that early Christine Kone try. Ella Ray sends the dart. It is found. Comerford collects. Mellenby. Lisa Brown. Scotland being sent backward by this Italian line. Alyssa Merriweather, though, gains some space, gains some yards. Ball pop forward, that's been knocked forward. And there we'll reset with an Italian scrum. Well, all credit to Italy so far. I've really shut out the Scottish line. And the one counter-attack that they've had, they've scored from it. Hence that 7-0 scoreline. Top left of your screen. Popped in. And out. And found by Antonazzo. Penalty goes Scotland way.
Just where you are, Neve.
Waters looking for a touch on the bounce. Instead, it goes into Bruce Addin's hands. But it's a good tackle by the opposite number, Bethan Matheson. Comerford. The referee just stops play, and Scotland delighted as they will have possession with the put-in. Comerford. Mellenby. Mellenby spots a gap, and Mellenby's off to the races, and Mellenby is into now to the Italian 22. Scarlett down. Scotland inside Italian territory. Seeking a way to try and level this game up. Scarlett down. Comerford. Holding on. And Italy breathe a sigh of relief. Scotland been shut out.
Let's go, Italy.
Now up to halfway. 10 minutes to go. Italy 7, Scotland 0. Ball knocked forward again. And Italy this time will have the put-in. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Try that one again. And it will be Scotland restarting with a free kick.
Free kick on there. Still got the advantage.
Penalty advantage going Scotland's way. Stella Vaughan. Matheson with the offload, but with a juggling act. Retains possession. Back they go to that penalty.
7. Offside.
As Floridia.
Tick.
But ball's been turned over again. A little bit scrappy now, it's becoming the last few minutes. Between both sides, and a number of unforced errors being made.
Shoulders bound.
Comerford collects. Scotland going to use the left channel. Scarlett down. Penalty goes Italy's way. And the Italians may just try and slow this down a little. Try and stop this Scotland advance.
Let's go 10, please. Use it.
And Praticetti was just fiddling with the boots to eat up a couple of seconds to try and get to half time. And that ball will land in.
I want her to use the penalty. She's slowing the game down.
Well, Jess Kavanagh just spotted what I just said. Our referee. And the Italians just using a couple of moments.
It's hard. Just, I know. But would you just watch to make sure they're supporting their own weight?
Yeah. If you show me good pictures that you're working on the floor,
Yep.
I will reward good pictures. Okay, at the moment, you're not even working on the floor to get the ball back.
Lavinia Praticetti just receiving some treatment. Still got a good crowd here in Berkshire for our final game of the day over this Easter weekend. We have 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Angeli from the line. Finds the mark. But a loose pass has been knocked forward and Scotland will have the put in. Again, what I mentioned before about some unforced errors from both teams coming to fruition here. And it's beginning to continue in that vein. Number of unforced errors. Handling errors from both teams. Some of them to work on as we enter the second half. Very, very shortly. 5 minutes to go in this one, though.
Yes. Are we happy with the gap? Right, this this is your mark. Okay. I want to see you holding your own weight, guys. I want to see you bound on, please. Okay? Both. Thank you. Let's go then. Crouch. Bind.
Comerford collects. Thunderous tackle, my word. That could be a bin tackle.
Come here. No.
Kristen Kone, the try scorer.
Okay. That was.
And that was dangerous.
No. That's yellow for me.
Scotland will have a one-player advantage for the rest of this half. I'm inclined to agree.
That's fine.
Correct decision there from Jess Kavanagh in my mind.
Happy? Use it.
But Italy are the ones who have the ball in hand. And maybe this would be the time to use those slowed down tactics that they have been utilising for the past few minutes to try and get to half time. And not surrender any points against the Scotland side. And maybe, just maybe, they got a chance to maybe double their advantage here. That's Martina Marini. But knocks the ball forward. Scotland will have the advantage. Comerford. Vaughan. Comerford. Neve Waters. Lucy Giles. Imogen Spence. Comerford.
No.
That ball looked forward to me, and indeed Jess Kavanagh has spotted that is indeed the case.
Let's go, please. Happy? No. Rosie, what's the time? Sorry? Okay, thank you. 3.
Well, you can hear what Jess Kavanagh said how long is to go. 3 minutes to go in this half. We did have a couple of stoppages towards the start due to a couple of injuries that to be made.
Girls, you're taking too long. Go back, please.
Free kick awarded to Scotland. The Italians taking too long.
It's a free kick.
Slowing the game down, which they have been doing. But that ball's been lost. And that's going to be a knock on. Or should I say, maybe not. Jess Kavanagh decides that'll do for this half, if you don't mind. Just one try that has been scored.
Italy.
And that has come from Kristen Kone of Italy. That's the only try that separates the two sides, as an inquiry is going on in the middle of the field by much of the Italian side and our Welsh referee Jess Kavanagh. But it is the Italians, though, who do have the lead at half-time. Just one try to bring you, and it's this one here. It's a tap and go taken quickly by Teresa Bleskovic. And Kristen Kone was the one who reaped the rewards from that quick thinking to score the only try of this game so far. An intriguing tale, an intriguing tie. We still have 35 minutes of more drama to come in our final Women's Six Nations Under-18s festival match of 2025. Scotland to come close. This is the yellow card, though, that we've seen from the try scorer, in fact, Kristen Kone. And I think the right decision it was indeed by Jess Kavanagh, our Welsh referee. But Scotland, they've been huffing and puffing, but they cannot blow. Italy wall down. Half time, Italy 7, Scotland 0.
that because it was spinning really nice.
Welcome back to the pitch, Italy and Scotland. Our next bit of fun and games. We shall see. Italy, 7 points to the good. As Lavinia Praticetti kicks off once again. 35 minutes left to play in this Women's Under-18s Six Nations Festival for 2025. Scotland yet to get on the scoreboard, and to their credit, the Italians have kept them out. Not much to write home about for Scotland in that first half. Italy were too strong.
Number 12, not rolling.
And Scotland win the early penalty. And they're wasting very little time getting on with it. Comerford wins another penalty.
Not to Greer Lilies.
And now Neve Waters will have the ball in hand and eye up some distance.
Scotland, let's go, please.
Ella Ray from the line. Good take. Picked up by Poppy Mellenby. Scarlett Haddo. This is Bethan Matheson.
Roll away.
Ball is out and it's been picked up. And the Italians have it, but the offload no good there by number 8, Alice Antonazzo. Stole it and spotted the gap.
Italy,
Held off Ailey Comerford,
speed it up. Speed it up, please.
but
girls,
didn't
let's
have any reinforcements to help that advance.
Right. I'd like you to speed it up, okay?
Yes.
Got 30 seconds. PK, okay? Same goes both sides.
Bethan Matheson double try scorer in this tournament for Scotland.
Are you okay, Chloe? No, hold.
Ella Ray.
Guys, I've asked you to hold. You've got 2 9s, okay? You in or out? Thank you.
Stolen at the line.
Backwards.
The ball
With Scotland.
went the Scottish way. And now Scotland giving possession back away, and it's an excellent take that was indeed by the fullback Martina Marini. Marini inside pass. But ball, was that just knocked forward there? It was indeed. Instead, it's going to be given as a penalty for the player holding on for too long. 3.5 minutes down. Italy 7, Scotland 0.
Take a step for me.
Good run from Martina Marini from Rovato. Well taken. Stella Vaughan. Comerford. Poppy Mellenby. That's a loose one. And that's need to find a way to stay in touch. In fact, it's gone forward. And Italy will have the put-in.
Just the full pass. Time off. We've got white play down. Rosie, how much time do you have for the yellow? She's on.
Stella Vaughan, the player receiving treatment. Still a great crowd that we have here
She good?
for this final match.
Okay. It's a scrub. Forward pass.
Of this festival. As everyone seems to be enjoying the sunshine
Back on.
here in Berkshire.
Stretch. Bind. Set.
Rossini. Italian advantage for the high tackle.
No hands.
Spampanato. Praticetti. Nearly an intercepted pass. The ball comes out loose, but back they are going to come for this earlier penalty.
Tick. High tackle.
Praticetti sprinting over towards the referee to take this one quickly. Inside the Scotland 22. Does the Italian fly half come? But the ball's popped out. And again, a lot of mistakes that both these sides were making in the first half has continued in this second half. Now the ball was popped back to the Scottish for the Italian way, and now they're chasing up towards the Scottish try line. No try,
No. Hule. Time off.
but our touch judge has spotted something that Jess Cavan has missed.
You got anything for me here? So she took the ball from behind the ruck over the ruck.
Yes, you've got to.
Yeah, so no try. Yeah, no try. Goal line drop out. No try.
Scotland breathed a sigh of relief.
Need a sub. Yeah, she's already off, girls. She's already off, yeah. Behind the line.
Get done what you need. Anything's tight or
Time
sore,
back on.
work on it, let me know.
Well, both players nearly got in each other's way, but they've still kept it with the ball in hand. And now here come
No, she released the regatta, that's fine.
Italy once again, but his ball has been stolen illegally. Taken quickly by Kone, who's back on the field after serving her sin bin sentence early in the first half. Kone again. Giorgietti. Powering through. And just shy of the try line. Still trying to use her power to get over the line. The Italian forward. Scotland with an army of bodies back. Trying to keep the Italians out. Just shy of the base of the post. But this time the Italians score. An army of bodies that got over the line in the end, but the Italians, 2 tries to the good. It may have been Luce Floridia who got over it in the end. I think that is the case. The number 7, Luce Floridia, the scorer for Italy. And now, Scotland have it all to do.
For Italy, number 7, Luis Floridia.
Praticetti to add the extras. Chips it again into the goal. Punching it forward. But alas, it's 4 points from the boots of Lavinia Praticetti. And for Italy, who are seeking their first win in this competition this year, are 14 points to the good in doing that.
Time is off.
Scotland now in chase mode. 25 minutes or so left to go. They trail by 14.
So, on the whistle now, okay? Yep. Thanks, guys.
Awkward bounce, but it's still collected. And now the Italians are full of confidence. They're full of running. Chipping this one forward was Lara Patretti. And that's gone out in the full. Italy ball. Everything's going the Italian way.
Here, hold.
Rossini. Blaskovic.
Number 5.
Penalty coming Italy's way. Free ball here. Juggling act taken by Staffagia. But here comes the Italians again. And they're going for the corner for a third try. And it's going to be Lara Patretti who scores a third for Italy. This side are doing the Italian job on the Scots. 3 tries to the good. As Italy seek their first win in this competition. And Lara Patretti has given them real daylight now between them and the Scots, who have been second best in this contest.
What are you saying?
Lara Patretti of Lucia scores Italy's third try, and now they're 19 points to 0 ahead. The alarm bell wasn't sounding for Scotland. It should be right now.
But I can't hear Rosie.
Now they're in big trouble. Braticetti to go 3 from 3 with a very difficult kick. Can't punch this one in.
Okay. Blue
That's a much better kick. But it's wide of the upright. 19 points to 0. 25 to go.
Is it blue 6?
Scotland got to roll the dice.
Guys. Blue 6? 6? Off.
Italy 19,
White 9.
Scotland 0.
Nine white. So.
Comerford leaving the field. Italy, the ones in the ascendancy. The ones who have had it all their own way in this game, must be said. They have been the better of the two teams. I'm trying to recall a proper scoring chance the Scots have had, and they haven't had many. But this is now their first opportunity.
Here.
Scrum inside the Italian half.
Just the knock on the floor.
Thank you.
Time off. She's staying on? Yeah, okay. We've just got another injury here as well. Time back on. Still up on the floor. Set. Ball in.
Important few minutes coming for Scotland if they want to get back into this game. Tamsin Rosie of Caithness. Try to fish it out, but Scotland instead concede the penalty. And everything's going the Italian way.
Yep.
Braticetti launches it downfield. And a great kick it is as well from the Italian fly half.
That's your man.
Angelini. It's too long. Picked up by Imogen Spence. Rosie.
Tackle.
High tackle. Rosie. Scotland. Got a gamble now.
Still got the advantage.
And they do have a penalty advantage coming their way. And back they're going to come for that penalty advantage. And maybe somebody could be in some little bit of bother here.
Here. Tucked in. Okay. There was a high tackle from 10 there. Okay. Slowing them. You're playing 9. Okay.
So, number 11. Haja Brusadin will go into the bin. The second sin bin today for Italy. And now this is the chance that Scotland need. What they say, the average is 7 points, they reckon, during a sin binning. That a team concedes. Well, Scotland need to get on the board and quick. Again, it's not great from the lineouts from Scotland today. They've lost possession on a number of occasions and have gifted Italy possession once again. They'll just slow it down as much as they can before they get back to their full quota.
Take them back in. Retreat.
Excellent kick as well, again. from the Italian fly half, who's definitely been the playmaker. But this is better from Scotland. Great run from Bethan Matheson from Dunfermline. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Where was the cavalry from Scotland? Where was the reinforcements? Praticetti spots more space. And telling Scotland go again from inside your own half, which they will do through Rosie. Scarlett Haddo in trouble and put into touch.
Come on. That's your man.
Too long. Imogen Spence is the one who collects. Spence. Matheson. Ball stolen. And Italy could really put this game to bed right now. And they may just do that. It takes an important tackle there from Lisa Brown to stop the Italian advance. But here they come again.
Now roll away.
Kiara Ryan for Italy
He's not rolling.
on the field. This is number 12, Blaskovic, the captain. Offloads to Carrero. Blaskovic. Chance again in the corner. This is going to be the Italian job. Done and dusted. Second try for Lara Petretti. Italy 4 tries, so they're good. They're putting Scotland to the sword. Italy, who have yet to win a game in the Six Nations Festival this year, are odds on now to do so. Lara Petretti. You've got to give all credit to Italy. They have been the much better team in this game. Lara Petretti. As may have just sent Scotland into 6th place overall in the table when this festival final table is published. Not there though this time from Praticetti, but with 17 minutes to go, Italy up by 24. A lot of errors have come from Scotland, but all credit to Italy. When they've had their opportunities, they're taking them. Madison Spampanato is the player leaving the field. And the Italian coaching staff, all 3 of them there. Yes, it's that little one. He's actually more of a defensive coordinator, I've been reliably informed. Hence why he's wearing the headset. Getting some help from the stands. But whatever, the coaching staff for Italy, it's working for them. Changes being made for both teams. Chance for everybody to come on and have a field and have a game. And we've got 16 to go. And a little bit of change to go along with it. But Italy are the ones who are going to be leaving here, it seems, with a win and a draw from their 5 games. Scotland now, I think they'll just be trying to get on the score sheet. With 15 to go. Taken by Daisy Morrison. Good tackle on Bethan Matheson of Dunfermline. Scotland win a penalty. But they need to win more than that. Imogen Spence gains about 10 yards. Scotland trying to break the Italian line. Into the Italian half they come. They'll try and stay clean, try and not concede an unforced error here. Picked up by Scarlett Down. Penalty going Scotland's way. They're going to come back for that earlier infringement. And Tamsin Rosie the one with the ball in hand. And with very little time to waste. They have to go the tap and go route. Imogen Spence gets Scotland shy of the 22. Good hands there for Lisa Brown. Rosie. High pass. Imogen Spence, the one with the ball in hand, but may not be going very far. Rosie. Ella Ray. Tamsin Rosie. Scotland now just getting up towards the 22. Chip forward. Awkward bounce though. And Italy may have the opportunity to try and clear here. And they're going to win a penalty, which they will do so. Not happening for the Scots. Getting no luck, no dice whatsoever. Paticetti sends this one back downfield. And Italy will have the line out with around 13 or so minutes left to play in this whole festival. Taken long. Imogen Spence is the one who intercepts. Rosie. Can the Italian lines trying to keep a clean sheet here? Lisa Brown. He's going to try and be saying no. Ellie Campbell is the one who gets up to the 22. Rosie. Good tackle there by Kristin Kone. Scotland trying to inch their way forward towards the Italian 22, but the Italians sending them back from whence they came. Rosie. Poppy Mellenby. Scotland penalty. And again, Tamsin Rosie will take it quickly. Trying to catch the Italians off guard. Ella Ray inside now the Italian 22. Patient rugby this from Scotland. But not clean from the pass there to Eve McKay. Inside pass to Waters. As we continue to gain yards, gain meters, gain territory, but not gaining on the score. Nimmo. Scotland now inside the 22. Taking a lot of energy out of this Italian defence, who have a player down as well. But they're staying strong, they're staying resolute. Brown. Opportunity coming in the corner for Ellie Campbell. Campbell has been put into touch. Excellent defence from Italy, who want to give Scotland the bagel. And they've got 10 minutes or so away from doing so. More players making an appearance on the field. Mary Rudd of Henley. I think it's Amy Vance from Dumfries coming onto the field. As another player is just receiving some treatment for Italy right now. We've got around 10 minutes or so left to play in this final tie. As Elena Giorgetti is the one receiving the treatment.
Somebody called Sinead has lost her ID card. Anybody who takes Sinead's ID card, please can you bring it up to the control area on the first floor of the pavilion. Thank you.
Line out for Italy. Jess Kavanagh wants that one again. Scotland will turn it over. And they'll have a line out of their own to try and put pressure on the Italian line. 10 minutes to go. Mary Rudd of Henley on line out duty now for Scotland. Picked up by Tasmin Rosie. Mellenby, loose pass again. And with it, the momentum goes from Scotland. They have to start again. But they are inside the Italian 22 and they will win a penalty. And they're going to have to take it quick. They are taking it quick indeed. Scarlett down. Just shy of the line. Nimmo for Scotland. Inching their way forward. Italian line remaining strong and resolute. Mary Rudd having a go. This is Eve McKay. 5 metres short. And may have been turned over in the process. Still there though for Scotland. Instead, Scarlett Down's going to try and see if she can get the ball down. Scotland with the penalty. 5 metres short. Yet to break this Italian defence. Rosie. Scarlett Down goes again. And they get another penalty. And this time another one's going to go in out of play. And this is going to be number 7. Luce Floridia. The 3rd yellow card for Italy today. Rosie. Scarlett Down. Scotland seeing if patience is a virtue. Now can they get the numbers to try and drive forward here? That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Can they get the ball down? No, they can't. It said Italy will have possession. Kept Scotland out once again. This defence have been like heroes against Scotland today. Praticetti can only get that up to the 22. But all credit to the Italian defence. They have been excellent today. And looking at the results that they've had over the last 4 matches. Okay, bearing in mind only 35-minute games. Against the French, by the way, I thought they were magnificent. The Italians against the French. who have been running tries for fun. They conceded 4, but 3 of them, I seem to recall, were actually quite late. So definitely a team here with plenty to work on, plenty to build on in the future in the women's game. That is for certain. Lost to Ireland 29-7, England 28-5. Drew 0-0 against Wales. Blaskovic, the captain. Patichetti, who I think has been brilliant for them over the past 5 games. That's a great take, though, from Scala Haddo. Rosie. The ball has been called back. I think it may have been a forward pass. More changes being made. For both Italy and Scotland. Number 9 going off for Italy, Rossini. And instead being replaced by number 22, Alessa Bueno of Napoli. Bueno collects. Italy now maybe looking for a coup de grace here against the Scots. Bussetto, full of running. Patichetti looking for an option. Bueno. Good ripping work from Scotland. Good pressure. And now, with 5 minutes to go, now we're seeking a consolation score. More subs being made. Another player down for Italy. So still a few more minutes left to go. Scotland just trying to get a consolation score here against a team that I think have performed magnificently. It's one of the best performances I've seen of the whole week, in fact. For a side that has been put to the sword in many of the games that have been outplayed, they've definitely brought it over 70 minutes. Prefer the longer format, it seems, to keep this Scotland side at bay. Rosie. Ellie Campbell. Penalty goes Scotland way. As they try and find a way to break through this defence. Instead, kick downfield. A stick it into touch from Poppy Mellenby, who's having no more of that nonsense. And saying to her forward colleagues, win a line out. Let's have a catch and drive, maybe. Mary Rudd. Ball is loose, it's scrappy, but it's still in Scotland hands. Can they crack the code here of this Italian defence and break through? Lisa Brown. They have a penalty to come. Ball knocked forward, back they are going to come for that penalty. Couple of minutes left to play. Lavinia Praticetti is the one who's just receiving a little bit of treatment. As we say in my part of the world, many of these players will feel it in the morning. A couple of knocks and bruises from their battle on the field. As the Italians will probably end up making their final replacement for the fly half Praticetti, who's had a wonderful tournament. Well, the Italians are going to win this game, but it'll be even more sweeter if they can keep Scotland out. And take back to Italy a clean sheet as well. Concede no points. Scotland put in. Tamsin Rosie picks up. Scotland coming. And now they're going to be scoring. Oh, a wonderful tackle that was on Ellie Campbell. Scotland knocking the door. Will somebody answer the call? Just shy of the try line. Rosie coming again. This is Imogen Spence. Can she get over? Italy remaining strong and resolute. Rosie. Eve McKay. Ball knocked forward. Italian defence for Scotland's been like a cul-de-sac. There's no way through. Italy put in. Approaching full time here. Time in the red. We go on Jess Kavanagh's whistle. We've had a number of stoppages, so that is only a rough indicator of where we are in the game. This game's finishing at least 5 minutes late. The number of stoppages that we've had. Launched downfield. Scotland have one more opportunity just to get on the board here. Scarlett Haddo was the one with the ball in hand. Tamsin Rosie. Poppy Mellenby. As if Italy try and turn this one over. And then they may just do that. Instead, Scotland would take the penalty and take it quickly through Scarlett Down, who's trying to burst her way, use her strength to get closer and closer to the Italian try line. Mary Rudd pops up to Gemma Thompson. This is Ellie Campbell. Rosie. Penalty coming Scotland's way again to try and get on the score sheet. To take something back home north of the border. One more go. Tap and go taken this time by Scarlett Down, who's going to go herself. This time, just shy of the line. And this time the try has been given. And finally, the Italians concede. The resolve broken. Scotland get on the score sheet. Maybe too little, too late. But consolation for the Scots in this game against Italy, where for much of it they have been outplayed by their Italian counterparts. But punch of the air there for Eve Mackay from Strathendrick. Scarlett Down, in fact, has been the one who's been given as the try scorer by our PA, but it was Eve Mackay was the one who's celebrating. Now we're trying to find somebody to take the conversion. They're too busy celebrating. But alas, it is going to be the Italians who will be celebrating at the end of this. No extras added. Italy 24, Scotland 5, and we still have some time for a little bit more.
Score Italy 24, Scotland 5.
Well, Jess Calvin has definitely given us our money's worth here. That one's been sliced away. And Jess Kavanagh decides that'll do nicely. Congratulations to the Italians. They're the ones celebrating.
Final score Italy 24, Scotland 5.
They take out their first win of this Six Nations Women's Under-18s Festival. Many congratulations to them. They'll be heading back to the continent with this win against Scotland and a draw against Wales earlier in the week as well. For Scotland, just one win from 5. They will finish as 6th in the group. Just their one win from their 5 games. France are the ones who take the title after defeating all 5 nations and did a Grand Slam. But look at these scenes here for Italy. Some who say they're still a young rugby nation, but plenty of talent on display. Must be said, very impressed by Lavina Praticetti, a fly half, who's a real playmaker. And the Italian coach and their defensive coordinator in the pouch will be very pleased with what they're seeing from their side, because they won 4 tries to 1 here against this Scotland team. The first try being broke through by Kristen Kone in the first half, who ended up in the bin at one point as well. Second try scored Luce Floradia, with the second try scorer for Italy. And then 2 flashes of brilliance. Running rugby it was indeed from the winger, from Lucia Lara Petretti. Classic winger's finish, wasn't it? And then Petretti was the one who scored again for the second, and that gifted the Italians the victory. There's no way back from Scotland then. They had the ball for the last 10-15 minutes, and in the end their reward came. For number 23, it was in fact Eve Mackay, even though Scarlett Down was given to it on the PA system. It was Eve Mackay who got it to give a final score of Italy 24, Scotland 5. Many congratulations to Italy, who take the final game of this women's Under-18s Six Nations Festival here in Berkshire. So the results of the day. We started off with a classic between Ireland and Wales, who drew 24 points apiece. France were amazing. They put England to the sword. Route 66, their route to victory, defeating England by 66 points to 7. And final game was Italy 24, Italy 24, Scotland 5, I should say. That concludes the Women's Six Nations Festival here at Wellington College in Berkshire. Thank you so much for your company wherever you may be in the world. From me, Johnny Bryan, take care. Have a great rest of your Easter weekend.